see him at 90%,
Okay, ZETA on
95%,
defense,
and then the
KRX
next
on
map he's
attack.
down to like 20%, 25%, and you're just like, where is this Absol that we know can drop a 30 bomb on any given map? He just doesn't do it that consistently, but good start on Lotus, so let's see if they could keep
They
the
love
pace
a
up. They're gonna have to clear a
group
little
up
bit of
pistol.
util.
This is mini influence
As
for
a
sure.
wide open B site. Looks like it should be full-on retake for ZETA.
Sometimes when they do
get
this though,
through
they actually have like a one that
relatively cleanly.
contains.
He's gonna tuck into the corner. Just
Okay,
gonna
Does
miss.
Hyunmin
so he's here to stay.
fully tuck in?
Meanwhile, MTB site, camera still in the corner.
Give me
smoked
Hyunmin
off for the
POV.
moment, unless it's
Oh,
up and
he's
over,
fully
but
tucked
Hyunmin's
in.
just waiting patiently, trying to find his back
Shota
out.
thinks he's
Shota
checked it.
maybe will end up
Here's
falling
one running,
right
two
into this
running,
trap.
three running.
And he has.
I mean, they
The rest
know
of the
they're
team splitting
4
away.
or
Now
3
coming
B
back,
main.
Spain playing forward. Is able to find himself a second. What a clean
I
shot
mean,
on
this
the
is
eco.
all down to Hyunmin just being in this position for sure.
Well,
He just
knows
heard
exactly
everything.
what Zeta's about to be doing into the next round. Unless XTL can pull off an ace. He's done it before. Just a couple days ago, frankly, at this point. Here's the first, but Taglo gets the second. Looking for that third, and for a second I started to believe, but it will be the closeout
Nice
from
pistol.
KRX as they make it 2-1 in pistols.
2-1.
Yeah, just
Great
becomes
round
so
from
important
Hyunmin.
Hyunmin's position there because he also hears the footsteps stomping around behind him. And that alerts the rest of KRX to this stacked
I read
push out
YouTube
of
chat,
ZETA.
mate,
They're
all the
able to
time. I've got
send
better,
in
I
the
would say, at it.
forces and
I
make
think you
this
guys just don't know it
pretty
sometimes.
undoable for XDL. Gives it a damn good effort, but it's just going to be not enough. And a gamble there from ZETA just doesn't quite pay off in the pistol. It's going to have to start digging deep. Again, seen them be able to put up some good
The
damage
question about
in
the
these
5
eco rounds.
walking
but
out, why don't they grab the orb
even
though?
win an
They
eco
didn't use
round
any util, right? They don't want to give it
on the
away.
previous map of what we will, again,
And have
consider
an
one.
instant react.
But
Because you're like 5 big,
no buy-up
you
at
don't
all
want
for
them
as is
to...
usual. They
You
go
don't
with the
really
full
want them to kind of
classics.
just
So Hyunmin
realize and then
has
react
the
into a
Marshall,
free sight.
Spectres, and
You
two
want to at least like
pistols. So
close a bit of
KRX
distance fast.
cutting funds a little bit in this one.
It's an element
trying to
of
go
surprise,
for a
essentially.
hefty bonus.
You read Twitch chat sometimes.
A little bit more of the T1 lean here that we had seen on a
You guys make me
Yes.
regret it, but I do it.
Well, jump peek. Realizes now that there's 2 players, and he's only able to dispatch the one. Will take Shota down low, but of course with XDL, could try
That was
to
map
get a
1. It was
heal.
good.
For now,
It's
he's
actually
gonna
good.
be sandwiched into B main.
It
As
ended
the rest of KRX
abruptly, but it
slogging
was
their way
good.
through market.
Now,
Is it weird that now they seem to
starting
be playing
make a
Phoenix on
move.
this map? Not really.
Shota just gonna be
Like the
clearing his
big
backside,
wins
making sure
right now,
there's
like
no
Yoru's
extra
win
layer to
percent
this.
on this map at the
KRX
moment
has
is
already shown a
insanely
willingness to
high.
hide a player
I'm
somewhere
not
in
sure
the
if it's
flank.
lost yet since it's come back in.
There's that heal. Now they can make their attempt. Let's see if that ghost can find any more value that Sota scooped up.
Obviously, it lost once. There's been like, I'm talking like non-mirror matchup.
Well-timed smoke, though, from Mako. Bane, yet again, just playing point. He's got a little bit of reinforcements here with freeing and that Spectre in hand. Seems like overall, though,
So lost, but
ZETA
did they
happy to try to just
use? Was it against
play
the
this one
Yoru?
out, die to the spike, but KRX, they want blood. Paranoia is going to be sent through. It blinds up
Incredible
absolutely
flash.
everyone other than XDL.
Incredible
And, well,
flash
a little
on
bit of
this one.
damage
I mean,
coming
they
down,
actually
but
managed to get an
that's
okay amount of
fine
damage.
because KRX invested barely anything into this.
Exactly.
Did
Really
Yoru
like
get
this
buffed?
from
It got a little
KRX.
buffed.
This is a
TPs went
great
from 15
response
seconds to 20
To
seconds,
what ZETA showed.
which kind of prompted teams to use
And
it a
you keep
little
both
bit.
those
Maybe
Spectres, which
PaperX
are the
would
big
use it
guns
on
you
Ascent
wanted to keep
before then as
anyway.
well with
You
the
don't give
15 seconds
a crap about those
to
two
show
ghosts
that
in
it's
the
not
Marshall.
completely dead.
Beautiful paranoia, great read into the position. Like you mentioned, a beautiful smoke timing from Mako. Honestly, that's really well done. You're going to be feeling great about this bonus.
Yeah, it's a good bonus.
Still going to
Bought
save
some
up a little
C9
bit.
solo Yoru yesterday. They ran a solo
Just the
Yoru.
one Phantom and a Guardian
I mean,
being
Lotus
bought into that
isn't-
Bane, just a ghost. But
Lotus,
it
you at least have safe
it ain't easy.
TPs.
for ZETA, to say the least, especially with
There's mad at
complete lack
maps.
of mid control here. Gonna have to really do a great job holding this with these
People
two
play a lot
sentinels.
of people play a lot of Vice as well.
Anticipating this
Honestly,
pressure,
out of
sets
all the
the
maps,
cage,
that might be the one I
locking
prefer it
himself
on.
off there on the site, but with the quiet now coming through and a reclear of mid, not finding anything.
I wouldn't use it personally,
This
but
might have them starting to maybe lean back in towards A. They're shifting some
like you
players
got a
around,
safe
though.
TP
Mako,
on C.
gonna be
Angle-wise,
seen.
maybe safe
I mean,
TP on B,
similarly,
depends
he
what
is
you
playing
two
on Kyle's
use.
side. Oh, check back down to the market. Hyunmin gonna be good for one. Looks for that second. He will be eco faster on the draw. Stage pop the one way. Freeing, sending out that relay
Hey,
ball,
someone
scaling
go help
forward,
out
has a stun
Freeing.
of
Get
one.
through that
Shot's
choke,
gonna be sent
boys.
through as tucks back behind the fast lane, avoids that
He's
haunt, but
cleared
as the fast
everything.
lane falls, so too shall he. Mako gonna be here for one, but
Ah,
Absol
mate.
finds two. And that leaves
They were
Young
so
and
scared
Mako.
of a one-way, even though
Nope, just
he
Young.
held
You
everything.
are slow, and I'm stupid. To try to close this out, he finds the first. Tap of the plant. Steps heard, but Eco, yeah, will
That's
just
nicely
push
done
forward.
from ZETA. I feel
Mixes it
bad.
up hard. In the end,
It's bad for
bonus
Freeing
conversion
here.
not to be found. Eco's
Freeing's
gonna be back
out
on
in
his
front of the
feet.
one-way. They got a smoke on the
Damage
right,
is
smoke on
certainly there
the.
for
They smoked
Yeah,
off
I
all
think
of the
this
angles.
is a pretty nice round from KRX, to be honest. I know ZETA
And
comes through with the win,
He
but
can see all the
way that
info.
they're
You know
working the
it's
map here,
fine to go through.
really frustrating to deal with as ZETA.
And they just
They
left
take
him.
their time. They wait out that wall a little bit. They have so much mid presence where ZETA has none. They're able to get in towards a plant. Don't quite get there, but
I saw your jet on Haven today. I wish I hadn't. Mate,
showing
what are
off
you
a little
watching?
bit.
I haven't touched
But
the
I'm
game
not
since
feeling
the
too
show
comfortable
match.
yet if I'm ZETA. You're very close to Bane's ult, to boot. One away from XTLs, too.
Well, we'll see if we can do Zeta another favor as we take a listen in with KRX as they look to maintain the lead.
나 가볼게 얘들아.
하준이 형 갈 때 장목 필요 없을 듯?
아 확인했어 확인했어.
나 마켓 연막 가능 얘들아.
마켓 당구. 야 내가 마켓 뺏겼다. 마켓 뺏긴 거 같은데? 야 마켓 뺏긴
From
거
the
같아.
five,
여기
from the
조심해.
five stack.
얘들아.
슬로우 빼봐.
Mate, I was carrying those bombs of 0 hours. What do you mean?
너 빨리
가야 돼. 형 백살 이거 쓸게. 마켓 벽이다 이거. 마켓 벽. 마켓 벽 벽이 조심 벽이. 백스 안 보여 이거?
마켓
이거 그냥 마켓 뚫고 가서 싸워야 되겠다. 백스가 감옥에 덧.
크랙 내야 된다.
안 보인다. 미드 닦았어 얘네.
치고 빠지기 잘해야 돼 또.
왼쪽 시티
많이
왼쪽.
간다.
시티 왼쪽 오른쪽.
How do I say you're welcome in Japanese? It's like Zeta Division going to be able to tie things up here. Young going to be overwhelmed. Bait
Yeah,
that
the
off
listening
screen,
cast
and
is
there
pretty
you
strong.
have it. Refused to come through. Tied up 2-2.
That was pretty damn clean.
Yeah.
Just
Think,
doing a great job there, creating that pressure.
Let's not
at
get
the
too
front
ahead
of
of
A.
ourselves, but
We'll
I would
talk
like a
about how
timeout.
ZETA
it
likes
just
to
looks
play
like
things slow
Freeing's on an
sometimes,
island
but
every single time I watch him.
they will, on these defender sides, at least try to create some space, put some pressure onto the map, and that's exactly what they do here. That puts a lot of bad options in towards the side of KRX. Huge win there for ZETA. They're just flooding through.
There was some emphasis on that. I love that. Well, it's going to be another early timeout call here, but this time, KRX.
They tell both the teams about the
Doing it right when it
listen-ins.
gets tied up.
I don't know how it works.
Obviously,
I think it's different per
3-0 start
region.
into the
Some of them give them a heads
from
up,
Zeta
some of them
Division, but
don't.
Termi, we can see the frustration in his face. Was not happy with how that round was called or how it was played, so wants to very quickly make some course corrections.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably talking about how to make sure that that B main space is properly handled.
Sonya,
Make
that's
sure
on
maybe some
them.
of the util
Trust
is a
me,
little
some of
bit
them don't
cleaner
know.
there. You know, whether that be from Bane or whoever, to make sure that it's not comfortable for ZETA to push through there relatively cleanly. And ZETA has been doing a great job. I mean, frankly, both teams making great adjustments. We've seen it time and again. The coaches are having impact. So this has been a great battle between these two teams. Some really good ideas on
Yeah,
both
I mean, I
sides
think
on how
teams
to
are more
approach,
aware of it these days, though.
each other's map picks.
Plus, people aren't as crazy as safe to say that kind of stuff.
Bane did get that ult, but coming into the eco doesn't feel as useful. Of course, you have
I thought they told
XDLs
the teams as well,
rise
but
off of
it's
that
not every region.
defuse. Eco gets one away from a Nightfall, so the ult cycle is starting to come into play for both teams. Hyunmin, Young, very close to theirs. Mako as well. So this could swing. This could swing for KRX.
They
A
have
lot
to
of
kill a
tools they have
combo,
here.
but
They're
it's
gonna
low
even
buy.
Use the ult.
Yeah, dimensional drift blocking off the rest of the
Well,
squad. But Hyunmin
here
does
comes
get
a
out
killer
in front of that
combo
one.
on the
Steps
low
around.
buy.
Sight's going to be cleared for now. Spot out on the 2. Over
There's
towards
several.
Boma. Make his exit. Try to play close with this stinger. We all slide in and
Mate,
Absol. Well, just take that
yeah,
bite, dodges all the
we
bullets.
gotta
Now
we
Young
gotta
gets
help
spotted
our
in mid.
duelists at one
And
point.
Zeta
We gotta help
makes
the
decision to try to
duelists.
shut this one down. Freeing does manage to find
Someone's
one,
gotta
but
help my
Weapon's gonna be a
solo
world away.
duelist, whoever he is, back a site. We
Unrecoverable.
rotate it per round. Someone else
All
take
will be
some
invested.
space.
Bane playing forward alongside Freeing. The kill found. Decayed low. Bane gone. Eco will just get Reds back into this one. just to make sure that they are going to be right as rain, and they are.
Yeah,
3
double
players to stay
ults though.
alive.
Double ults
Zeta
for
will take the
your
lead.
ult. I guess you take
I'm
it.
still feeling not too bad about that
Mate,
round.
I
as
can't watch a
KRX,
B hit
yeah, you
anymore.
used the dimensional
I
trick,
can't
but you
watch.
got the nightfall and the
I can't watch a
res out of it.
solo duelist try and hold down all the
Did a
back
fair
site
amount of
anymore.
damage, but
I need to
overall,
see
Zeta's
another
still
site. I need him to go
very
A or
sturdy
something,
on
or
this
call a
map.
timeout.
It's really, to
and
me, it comes
address
down
it.
to the team fighting for them. When you can kind of simplify some of the ideas, and also, you know, catching players out in the mid like that, pretty nice. But that nightfall was beautiful. Hit onto 2 players, I think. Mako, the only one, I believe, able to get out of there. And it's really clean, but it's the way that they're just kind of playing off of each other, working together. Big round for KRX now. Ult's there, so you want to convert this. The money's
Look at
gonna
the
be
money
bad
after
if you
these
can't.
rounds.
You don't want to kind of go into that.
You're all on the eco is normal?
avalanche
Nah, not
where you're
really.
Not able to keep your economy up. And then Zeta just starts snowballing some rounds. Absol looking for that mid pressure as they just don't have any util there. They're not using that Cypher cam much in towards mid. This time it's tucked past the door at market. So Zeta's having to rely a little bit more on contact. But Absol's going to use this opportunity to try to scale forward. Gets spotted by Mako. Fakes the retreat.
He keeps on going.
Freeing ready for this.
He's
And
searching for Jules.
actually won't be able to find it again. Absol's just dodging bullets.
Yeah, look the confidence. They got a re-clear middle.
That's pretty crazy that he got out of there. Didn't take a lick of damage either.
KRX, I mean, they kind of look puzzled here. They've got the forward lurk from Young just in main at B, and it looks like they just want to try to do another split.
Oh, didn't go far enough.
Visual confirmation here. Freeing is trying to clear this out. He's chasing him down, but Absol just goes back
Hey,
for
Neon's
more.
just a mad agent,
Finds
I
the
swear,
kill,
every
hunted
time I
down
watch it.
dead. Shota running down 2. Bane fighting back a little bit, man, just to make his way across to try to go for the plant. Earl Depp getting the reveal, but Young, that's his only contribution, I should say, is Bane. Low on bullets. Nearly getting pressure out of this one's just trying to stick it, and Absol has him bested. 4-2.
And they look good, man. They look good on
now
this
you have
map.
to start getting quite concerned here for KRX.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
without a pistol, this is a
And
6-0
this
here.
is so well played by Absol. He
Marigold, thank you so much for the tier
really
1. Appreciate the
keeping
41
that
mums.
pace
Thank you for
that
doing
he had
that.
on Lotus up, and this is a beautiful timing. Wait until there's the commitment from Freeing before he throws that relay bolt. Knows he has him dead to rights at that point. Ooh, what a nice double for Bane. Gets the third too, but waits before he has to commit. Plays that timing really nice there. That's a huge round again for Absol, who's going to grab the Outlaw. Coming into this anti-eco. Hyunmin will have a Phantom, though. There's still some potential.
Was there a player or coach you didn't like when you were coaching Liquid? Mini, but it's okay because we won the war in terms of the amount of games we won against him.
Maybe this time just some early pressure on this side.
There was definitely a
Swing,
player
but it's
that
gonna
I
be
thought was
the overdrive's
cheating,
ready
for
to
sure.
go. We might just see a rush start coming through.
So I guess those two.
Is fast lane situated, Drone to try to lead the way, and it's just a slow orb out. And okay, KRX now going to be repivoted, but this is straight over into the hands of this Outlaw.
Man, look at
He who should not be named, yeah. He quit once LAN came about.
Well, he's going to be pinned in position, and yep,
He
Shorty
cheated
from
in
that range, not
5
gonna be able to do
previous
too
games
much.
beforehand, but
Drive pop and Freeing. Just kind of strafing into Sugar Zero, walking backwards, and now they've got this line doubled up as Eco joins in the fray. One apiece. Can't grab a gun.
very nice.
3 kills for Sugar Zero, 5 rounds for Zeta Division. And yeah, we might just be going to a third map in this one.
hey,
Early doors to
I
try
think
to
we
make
are.
the
No, I
call,
think he's
but
right, man. I think we're going third map.
KRX.
Looks insanely convincing.
They've run out of ideas.
Yeah, it's just really good stuff overall from Zeta. Again, you can tell how much more comfortable they are on this map. They're really good on the timings. They understand the angles they have to hold. Eco there pushing through that cyber cage you saw coming his way. Wanted to get ahead of that. Really nice.
Man, it's
Just a
going for the
victory
burger.
bite at the burger.
Maybe he's on a diet, and he's just like, every
Today's-
round that Zeta wins.
Every round they
Today's
win, he
cheat
gets a
day,
bite.
If Zeta
That's
wins, I
good.
can go for ice cream.
Young now. I mean, he doesn't even know about Showtime. He won't even know about it. He never got to see it.
Fake wall, two fight in front of it, camera above.
Meanwhile, tucked in behind the box.
Tucked in behind. Dude.
Pops out, surprises two. Looks for that third.
Give me this
For a
third
second, I
map.
thought he was going to be able to find it. Swapping the weaponry,
seen
Ring
enough.
dead. XDL commanding this site, and Zeta are commanding this map.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Such a different look at the beginning of this round with the two Sentinels teaming up to take control of that B main space. And even though they kind of boxed themselves in here with the wall,
When did you first meet
it doesn't
Yampy?
matter because it's all a ruse.
When he came to the
Sugar
facility.
Zero's there hiding behind the box the whole way
I
through.
sent him a
They're
message
like, we know you have to come
asking
through
him to
Market or
switch from
Boba,
CS to
so
Valorant.
that means Sugar
That
Zero
was
can
my
hide
first
behind
interaction.
this box. Who does
said
that?
no.
Zeta does.
He said no, and then 2 days later he said yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Last time out of Sunset for KRX.
God, it was such an interesting round. And you've seen a ton of different looks. I really liked what I saw early from the side of KRX, but since then, Zeta's just been really confident, making some really nice plays, getting some good info. You know, Absol, one way or another, is taking space on the map and kind of putting some pressure down, and then XDL and Sota on the B site have been really, really smart with how they're playing it. You know, the kills might not necessarily be there, but
Sims, trust me, it wasn't him.
You know, Absol and Eco are kind of leading the charge in that regards. It's the way that they're able
I've
to
never, no one
buy a
has
lot of
ever
extra time,
pre-fired off
create a lot
angles
of
as much as this game,
kind
man.
of funnels that KRX has no choice but to try to go through. So that B side has become rather challenging.
I'll be honest, I have
It's
no
gonna
doubt in my
continue
mind.
to be where KRX wants to try to make their
But we won't
make
go
their
into it.
bag.
We'll have to see. First time out from KRX in the
Four
last
people to
map.
get one
I'm
shot.
Getting them a thrifty to try to start to run things back in that opening half, but let's see if it can happen again. Full sheriff purchase, just one full armor. Of course, Absol still has this outlaw.
Yeah, you're gonna need Hyunmin to be the one kind of try to absorb this initial hit. TP's out.
He's forward. Check in, and well, back in his stars that he, made sure that he was going to be buying that armor. Meanwhile, though, Fring dead. Second shot ends up going wide. Sugar Zero, however, trying to hold things down, and Fring will be able to do so with relative ease. Overdrive now going to be popped. The chase forward. Absol going to be good for one. Gets himself a third now. A fourth overall in the round.
They're
And that's
farming
going to be a
them.
flawless in
Mate, I haven't
response to
seen
the
a
timeout
close
from
round
Zeta
yet,
Division, who
outside
now
of,
are up 7-2,
I mean, I
securing
guess the
themselves
pistol
a
was one
lead
side
at
as
the
well. I
half.
haven't seen a close round.
Again, so well played by Absol. The decision-making today for him has been so damn good. Yeah, can't hit the second shot, so what? Beautiful timing on that seize by Eco. Made it so difficult for Young to figure out what the hell is going on the other side of that. And then use the overdrive.
I considered going for the Ulysses on that one, but can't do it nearly as good as him.
No.
Nah, it is funny what he does.
Meanwhile, slide out.
I reckon Achilles could give it a good go.
With some aggression here.
Yeah, how does this fade eye?
Just taking the game crash over to safety, and now it's going to be a pivot back over to B. Split going to be coming
Strong
through.
hold
but
over towards
Mako
market.
caught in the one-way, freeing, caught from behind.
Yeah, it's a different observer today, I'm telling you.
Through the tripwire, didn't clear it fast enough.
Pacific
Just
have
pivot
an
back over
insane
top mid.
observer.
Absol,
He
he's
might be one of the
getting
best to do
caught
it.
by Bane, but he just
But it's
turns
not
and he
this
kills
guy.
him. He's on point, and KRX are running around like headless chickens.
This one tried to go for a fast split. And again,
We got praise today, yeah,
all
we got
this
praise
Sentinel
today.
util on the B site, it's just so difficult. And the fast rotations from Zeta, being so quick to react. Their protocols on this map are incredible. Now that spike is stuck, and I would assume we're saving here, or trying to, as KRX.
Man, they might have 30-0'd him if they want a pistol.
I mean, if you're Zeta, run at them.
Oh, yeah.
Just, when the clock gets a little bit lower.
For sure.
Left.
We can wait a little bit. Then we go. Man, oh man. Just brutal.
Uh-oh.
He didn't even get a shot to land.
10 seconds left.
There's been a lot of that going on.
Last
And it's going to continue. Just gets
no
aim
gun
punched
saved as
to
well on
hell
this.
and back.
Just keeps
As
them
they,
going.
get themselves another flawless round win on Sunset. Up 8-2 with a potential to just make this 10-2 at half.
Yep. There's that one way, trying to get through it. Not gonna work. Oh,
Do you
Absol.
actually think Priest is bad because at Masters you
rounds in a
interviewed
row
him
now
like
for
you were
Zeta
friends with
Division.
him? I'm very
The
good friends
only
with him.
two, obviously,
That's why I can flame him
KRX
so much.
was Pistol and the anti-eco. And it's been
You'll
all
see bad
Zeta
observing
the
when
whole rest of
the
way.
open qualifiers
They
start.
play off their utils
You'll
so
be
nicely.
missing Prius. We all will be.
Getting that quick clear.
gonna be a
Ecos
sad
have
time.
Great map. Couple
Okay.
stingers here.
Trying this one again. This time over onto the A side of the map. Push forward, Wall's there, he's in behind it. They're trying to go for the wombo combo, makes his exits, trying to find the shots. Heel's coming through, and while he will be able to find the one, Absol makes it a 1-for-1. And 1-for-1 with 2 ults invested is not going to be cutting it for them. Absol's trying to slide his way into
No,
the
no,
backside
they're
by
gonna win
Mako,
it.
and Mako
They're actually
staying.
gonna win it.
Cleans up Sugar
Joe's
Zero.
just going for a hero play.
I'm
Whoa.
going to be spotted, but not finished off. Shota takes
5
it down
HP,
to 5.
32 HP. Ever hit?
Sees as well, chucked it up and over the top. Eco able to get that
Big
grab.
Joe.
Trying to close it out now, though, and Mako.
Oh, little sidestep
Random
back in.
hand. Manages to stay alive, and now it's down to Shota finds the first
Look at-
swing, and
what?
Mako
Mako?
not looking in the right direction, and Young, 5 HP. Shota's got
Where
3
did you
bullets,
think that was
though.
from? It's a Vandal.
Low bullets versus low health. Young gonna try to go around the world. There goes another one. Maybe swap for a different gun. It's making noise now, though.
Oh, he did the
Gonna
tech.
have to be so fast on the draw, but Young
Ah,
playing
it's
it.
unlucky. Does he even go for
beautifully.
the tech?
Will be able to get the thrifty
You
security
jump,
for
defuse,
KRX.
and then
They
it makes
move
the
up to a
land
third
sound.
round win.
This just came down to Mako. The hero plays here. And some whiffed shots from Zeta. A little bit slow there. Knew that he had to go around the corner. Wow, what a shot from Young. And a guy,
That's like
Mako
Silver
even got
Tech.
the headshot in there
I
too
guarantee
on the way
no
past.
one in Silver can pull
That
this
right
one
there
off.
from
You guys
Eco.
will get off the spike. You got to crouch
Gets
while
that
doing
kill.
it.
It's round over probably. Mako just no
Mate,
idea
I
what's
reckon
going
you
on
would try that
behind him.
100
Happened
times
too
and you would
quick.
mess it up.
But able to get that thrifty to go and give themselves a shout. Do have
I
the
was doing it in
Nightfall
Silver,
here.
then mate, you
One
must
away from
not
the
know
res.
how to use a
Sugar
mouse
Zero
because you
gets
got the
his
same
ult
mechanics.
off the orb at
You
A.
must have 20 hours on a keyboard. You're a professional on a keyboard, and you're a day one on your mouse.
Is potentially devious. And now they're going to wall him in as well, trying to sell this. KRX, however, not necessarily looking like they're going to fall into the trap.
You might have
Going for
the
the
worst aim
high-low.
in the world.
My camera is destroyed.
Young does clear the camera, but Zeta's going to play this patient.
Oh, that's a critical misstep. And Shota looking for the jump, but he's unable to find it. Meanwhile, Absol going to be taken down. Hyunmin, opposite side of the map, is able to find that kill. I mean, it's the last round of the half, but it's the best looking one that Zeta have had, or rather that KRX has had this entire time. And now they're going to go for the repivot as well. Plenty of time to ship the spike over to A just after Sugar Zero TP'd into position here on B. Smoke out, Young, barreling forward into this one, will end up getting caught. Zeta now get the realization that KRX have gone
Did they
elsewhere.
actually manage to recover and
Yeah,
get
they
4?
have so many question marks to clear on the map. Should be pretty undoable.
Mako hearing this movement. Double back though from Sugar Zero. Just for a cursory glance, but nothing seen. So Mako now starting to scale his way forward. Smoke does get the catch here onto the spike. A little bit of the circle may be visible from the outside. Either way, I mean, Sugar Zero has just been sticking this, but now it's going to be ping. Revealed! Fring, where's your gun?
Recon's actually on his foot. Dude, how have they managed to get 4 here? Not sure they
8-4.
deserve 4.
Switching sides.
All's well that ends well, but yeah, what a streak. I don't mind this idea here from Zeta.
There's been a lot of that going on with the Leon's not quite pulling out the right weapons.
It'd be that way sometimes. Oh, Gunman got the dink there.
Got the texture earlier this year.
Yeah.
Pulling out his pistol. I think it was Alpha last night.
Did it
he was
happen?
just like
Oh.
sliding, and he pulled out a shorty, and it was just like, there is a continent between you and your target, and that shorty is not going to do anything. It can happen, but can this map win happen for KRX? Looking unlikely.
It's going to be tough. Again, most of the maps these days kind of attacker-sided, but you never know. Absol has had a great one. Again, a lot of the individual decision making.
Yeah, Sonia, I watched one the other night because people were saying about it. They're pretty good.
So many good ideas there. He's playing safely, getting info, doing so many valuable things as a Neon that you need that Neon to do. And he was head and shoulders above everyone else in the lobby. So we'll see if he can keep that up. Big pistol round though for KRX. If they can get it, then you start feeling like there's a real shout into this map. But they've had trouble when you get to rifle rounds today. ZETA's had some really good ideas. Just a matter of converting on some of the micro stuff.
Which tier 2 team will make champs?
Example,
I don't think they will.
XDL decided to push from the
I think the teams
wall.
with enough time are going to beat him, but it's EP or Fireflux if they're going to do it.
ZETA tries to double down on it, but freeing was there, so some of those little individual moments.
They have a good shot at it.
Starting to go KRX's way.
Potentially 3 tier 2 teams in the EMEA will qualify to the top 8. You just need one of them to get first or second.
Gonna be tough.
It's actually pretty decent odds.
Very diligent, putting bodies into places where they can get info. Yeah, I mean, you do have the Sova and the Cypher, so it's not the end of the world. Absol's expecting something. They're looking, but this is maybe more than they bargained for.
They're so ready for this fight.
That's gotta feel like bait. Absol's like, I tried to make you guys come into mid a couple times. Bid on it once. We're gonna try something a little bit different.
Surely in this situation we pick up this camera.
For KRX,
definitely don't see that enough on Cyphers. Like the amount of times you can pick up your camera and then just reuse it. Cooldown's way too low. It should be abused a bit more.
Towards B as ZETA, but nobody's falling for it. There hasn't been any attention created that side.
If you're gonna try to rotate this back, I mean,
like right now he would be able to clear from B.
Yep.
35 seconds remaining. Spike is starting to inch back. Pressure being applied. Hyunmin
30 seconds
being into consideration. Continues to hover, but now noise is going to be made. Heard in mid by
pushing
Mako.
through this. What's Freeing's timing like? Oh my god, the Omen flashed
it.
Everyone but one.
And
the one popped
going
him.
the way of ZETA. Just a little bit of damage going to be suffered by Mako. Able to find 2. Eventually will get wall banged out. And now Hyunmin to try to hold the line. He could intercept Spike, put it down on the floor. Maybe he would have had an opportunity to just try to
what a kill that is.
shut this one down at the time itself, but now it is in the hands of Bane in a 1v2.
Hey, where's his recon gone? How's that not scanning him?
Nothing off the recon.
Great jump out.
Finds
What a
one,
great jump
cannot
out.
find the other. The pistol
Really
goes
great
the
on
way
this
of
map,
ZETA.
man.
2-2 in that regard, and now up 9-4.
Was this XDL again? No, is that Echo this time?
Even though KRX
Dude,
is
Echo
somewhat
did
aware
great.
of it, you gotta credit the diligence being shown towards top mid here.
Only one to not get flashed here. He did so much damage on the second one as well.
And he was watching. I was watching him through the X-ray. It was his job to be the one to watch that top mid and able to dodge that paranoia too. Great positioning from him. Maybe a little lucky, you could argue, but still. He's doing the right things at the right time. That bails ZETA out of that round.
Yeah, it feels like if it's a fraction of a second later, that paranoia just hits all of them, and should be KRX taking the round, but ZETA doing well. Now, clustered up, ready to hit towards B.
The 0 kills a mid. I mean, if the Omen flash hit all 4, he probably gets like 3 or something.
Would have seen just about all of the team.
Echo did great.
They're worried about some kind of trap play. So that's why you're being a little bit cautious with those orb taps. ZETA has to be kind of a thorn in the side. Good timing on this smoke. That may send ZETA in the wrong direction.
Oh, well. Check in from Shota. Here's the second. Pushes forward up into the cage, and Payne going to be damn lucky to come away with that kill. It's an upgrade of the Ghost, but realistically needs to pass that over to somebody else, given that he's tagged down to 10 HP. 71 now for Young as well.
And it goes with a good plant, suggesting that they want to wrap over towards market.
Able to break the one down. Weapon drawn out. Ring not quite swinging into that. Forces him back away, and XDL more than willing to try to play this one up coast, but they do manage to overwhelm him on the angle, but Absol just looking for the spray down. Keeps up a second, but ZETA realistically don't want to be suffering any more damage from here. Any additional kills found, that would be huge, but in the end, ZETA will just be able to pick their targets as they hit double digits.
This is still giving me some
What's
hope
been
for
happening in
KRX.
this map, mate?
I think
ZETA
the smokes were incredibly
they're
well
just way
timed
better
here.
at this map.
They almost got exactly what they wanted out of ZETA. It's just Mako wasn't quite ready for ZETA to show up when he did. Still, they were able to trade it out.
KRX had like 3 rounds where they tried to take back site B with just a solo duelist and no one else.
Bulldog on point was XDL.
The scaling is non-existent.
Gave some hope there for a moment to KRX, and doing a good job with Young using his cyber cage to cut off Sugar Zero. But at the end of the day, the firepower too much to deal with. Free spotted, but it's just kind of an exchange of
wayward hit.
Yeah. Look at all this Cypher util.
They do have a gate crash. TP up and over the top for Sugar Zero. Gate crash now gone. First tripwire.
We'll say though that
maybe that's
the
just
setup's
mission
pretty good.
accomplished
I
here.
like
The
that
Zeta
ZETA don't go fast on this one. You know they're playing up against a Yoru.
I mean, Market
KRX are doing the
shut,
good
so
Yoru
does get
TP,
to
goes
slot
through the door
himself
bit
forward
at the
into mid
beginning.
with
They
relative
can
safety.
rotate like
I also
fast
thought
over
that
towards
might
here
be
if
a
there
play
is
to leave Sugar Zero on top of that box is like
a fast
late
B.
linger, but they decided
Insert one over towards middle, so when they re-clear A, they can hear some kind of rotate.
to get through freeing, holding that tight angle.
Drone the check into mid. Should just about be able to clear shot this position. No, doesn't actually go deep enough. Now the execute gets ready to come through.
Takes the timing off of it. Had the rotate go spawn.
Out out of the smoke, and Bane, he finds a nice timing to find one, but Eco is there.
Oh, get
Cuts him
Shota.
down, and Shota
Go
now
around the
on
corner before the
approach.
Omen saw him.
None the wiser. Gets the one tap, freeing.
Oh,
However,
he got the guy at
gets
the
the
back
sprayed out for
insta.
3.
It's still not a done round.
Now
This
it's
is
just
winnable.
Shota. If he can hit this shot, if he can hit this
Yeah.
shot, he's in with a shout.
20 seconds.
He wants
Has
to
a
try to
body
follow
and
up,
ult.
but
And now a gun.
he needs to get a gun. He needs to get this spy.
Hey, there's a
before
body
he gets
behind
the
you.
kill.
There's a body behind you.
Back
There's a body
of the
behind
way.
you.
Frings
Hello?
giving up this space, and it will be able to strike. It's a big 4K from him to get KRX, the
A 1v1.
anti-bonus, but I mean, hell, put that in quotations. One player surviving, that's a hell of a lot of damage dealt.
Yeah, again, Shota finds a round where he
Kind of
just
hesitated a lot on this.
sneaks right underneath the
No
noses of
time, bro, because
KRX.
he's
All this
hesitating
on
so much. He's
Lotus,
got
and
22
done it here
seconds when he
again.
gets this other kill, no?
Nice little hold here from Freeing. The 3K with the Vandal. Ooh.
28 seconds he gets that kill.
The Sheriff. One of those players that he has that gun in his hand. You always feel like he can do something.
Jerry invested here quite aggressively. Bane not really finding anything. She's gonna try to. She's gonna
Wait,
boost
he did the
himself
tech to
on
jump
top of
up.
the box and mark it. He's like, well, I'm coming up empty-handed. Let me try to get on
I
an
got
off
nothing,
angle
so I
for
might as well
Silva.
self-boost myself.
But we'll have a listen in with
Dude,
Zeta,
imagine
see
actually
how they
get
pile
something
the
from the
rest of
round.
蘇生カンターキャ右見て俺左見る右見てる
あるよこれどう見ぞ
ちょっとプララとか使っちゃっていいかもこれ
えめワンウェイとか
いなそういなそう入れに入れろこの箱裏だけ注意映んないこれ怖い見と
鶴さん
これ見るよこれでやばすねやばすねガイズ聞けるか今はいいいよ負けアクションしてトップ狙おうオッケー負け2トップ2負け2トップ3負け2トップ3俺とエコでいくよ負けアクションレオンがいいハイライト取る待って待って次入れて
Making the call to try to pivot into market, and that's where Bane has been lying in wait.
Dude, he's actually up here.
Mako potentially in position for a
Prowler
plunge.
saw him. Well,
Okay, Bane quickly going to be overwhelmed. Meanwhile, push up
I know exactly.
into mid as the neural death comes through. Mako trying to steady that spray for the second, cannot do so. Absol takes him down. Now it's a player advantage for Zeta off the back of that res. Fast lane going to be situated, freeing, having the backpedal away over to Ali's side to try to keep himself safe. KRX, I mean, how are they meant to get into position? They're trying to peel back some of this pressure, bring the reinforcements in. Have to clear out so many spots, and you still have now XCL lingering around mid.
It's not going to be easy.
Lots of one. I mean, he finds the kill, but it's critical damage suffered. Ring now will fall. It's not ready for that second player.
they might not expect
This gunman, oh
Young's
no, it
timing
hasn't
though.
happened again. Spotted in the exact same
Yeah,
position.
pretty much is the same thing.
He will die, and now it's just Young to try to see if he can get anything back into this one, but I think it's unlikely. Grab the Vandal
Straight up save on this.
And a
Their money's in the
retreat
bin.
out.
Yeah.
as Zeta Division not giving them any recourse, any window back into this. Surrender the previous round, yes, but they're right back to it as they move up to 11.
Oh, man. I thought this maybe was going to look okay for KRX for a moment, but then Zeta, you know, gets the res. They're able to bully their way up through top mid. Don't give Mako more than one. And then they're just hightailing it off the back of that neural theft.
The America's tier 2 teams get one map off, tier 1 teams then fall off after.
And the instant decision making.
Yeah, I think they're very hit or miss on certain maps from when I'm watching.
Barely able to get a bullet to connect there. Freeing just didn't realize he didn't see that second layer.
I'm not sure
Isolated
many of the
1v1,
America's tier 2 teams will get that much.
Send us to
Maybe
Havens.
M80, but I didn't see the game, so I don't know.
Young actually passes the rifle over to Hyunmin. So Outlaw.
From what I saw, they don't look good enough.
Not going to die to one shot to the body.
Like they just lose to everyone.
Hanging on to this Outlaw quite a lot. Really like the tracking of the economy by ZETA.
Who was the team that Crew played against?
They
They weren't
previous
that bad,
round.
actually.
Ooh. Gunman gave him a shout, but
Bestia, they had some nice
scurry
maps.
away.
Well, Orb now gets the Nightfall.
I think they're probably the best out of all of them.
That's it. Eco? I thought he was one charge away. I guess not.
Again, I haven't seen M80
Either
play.
way, let's try to clear the drone.
I'm not sure.
This is just an audio bait. Looks like no, they are going to be full committing out of this one, other than Eco, who late lingers. Recon not going to be spotting this angle. Don't swing in. Well, Hyunmin able to get away from the shots. All the while, ZETA slowly make their way over towards A, where it is just Mako. But
Nice, probably hit the guy at the back.
Pound of flesh.
The gun down. They're going to fast react over towards A. Rotate comes in.
Starting to feel good about this for KRX potentially.
Yeah, it has potential.
Having that overdrive.
They were hard to
too.
retake, though. It's just like they go classics.
Mako actually boosted up over
Mako
the top
got
of this.
boosted.
Land coming in, looking for a cheeky little angle. Does get spotted, so just has to clear this one out. Smoke towards main, overdrive gonna be popped, freeing, fishing for whatever he can find. And
Sugar
Sugar's
Zurich,
here.
I
I mean, he's
think.
down to 2 health. Need to be alive, just trying to work his way forward. Eventually will be able to do so. Now the face in, gonna be coming through. Coming
2 HP goes to the wider swing, dude. Almost got half on this one.
Looking to try to take this one over the line, up to map point. Now he has to do it all. And it will
Damn,
not
they
be able
stole
to do
around.
so. Young able to keep him covered as
They
the defuse
fully
will come
stole
in.
around.
Weapons to be collected. KRX
Surely that's not going to be the round they
preventing
look back at and be
ZETA
like, we messed it all
themselves
up.
to map point as they pull off a Thrifty.
Yeah, they're just absolutely making life miserable for Eco over there. Really nice work by Hyunmin with the early jiggle peek where Eco wasn't able to find the shot and able to close the gap, get the kill. ZETA trying to do what he can, but ZETA gave up so much site space. That overdrive just so annoying, and they knew it. And all that damage done.
Out of all of the
Sugar
teams in
Zero
Tier 1 and
ends up
VCT, how
falling
many
to the
teams will
shot
try
guard.
stick together and run it back next year?
Try to set
Probably
up some
3
of
or
that Cypher
something.
util to give them a little bit of extra help around the edges, but ZETA was only able to do so much. Now they're onto an Eco here. Our ZETA,
More than that?
a couple of classics in the mix.
I don't think so.
ZETA does have the Vandal.
Or
Hyunmin
I might
with
be
a
undershooting it.
operator though. Ooh, the patience.
The slow peek in. Wanted to make sure that he had the shot guaranteed. Check towards top mid. Cage to the right side, but I mean, that's the thing. You
Dude,
give
I'm
Mako a
a
smoke,
little worried. because
Cage, he's gonna shoot
The
you through.
Yoru stuff isn't that bad from KRX.
That is truth.
Oh.
Want the gun.
He sees another one, but there isn't a wall there anymore, so he has to back away. He doesn't want to take that fight.
Gun's kind of unrecoverable.
Now up into the smoke. Oh, Sugar
Okay.
Zero. I mean, jumps in a little bit deeper than they had anticipated.
Okay.
Now Hyunmin, he's going to be falling into that
Anyone
trap.
else?
Absol finds that kill. I mean, he has this overdrive behind it. Meanwhile, though, Young has them lined up.
Oh no, and they used the fade out.
Oh, denies it in the end. Is down to 1 HP, doesn't have the audio, so Eco can
Winnable.
get the kill. Well, is getting the plan. Double approach from Market. Paranoia lobbed in, stun at his feet. Eco trying to retreat, gets himself around the corner, and they actually allow him enough time to get off that stun. And it's
unlucky
narrow
though. It was a nice
margins
try in this
here
one.
yet again.
Oh, they used the
KRX,
fade out on
do
this.
manage
I'm a little nervous
to
for
come up with another
ZETA.
round. Mako just going to go grabbing that
They've
operator.
been way better.
Get the defuse to put
But that
KRX
eco,
at 7.
the
For sure, I
anti-eco,
think it's about time for a ZETA timeout.
that was a rough
as good
round
as
to
they've been on
lose.
this map.
And again, I think
Can't
the
let
Yoru
this
stuff isn't too bad
Continue
right
to
now.
snowball too much further out of control. You know, it's your Eco. You got him down to one player. Pretty nicely played. Some little good individual moments here. That's tough for XDL. Tries to get the bait of the shot, but Hyunmin just a little more disciplined.
Do you think we're getting any changes to
timing there
Abyss?
for Absol could not have been worse.
I would
He tries to go
love to
running
say I do. I think we're not,
Yep.
but I would love them to change
That's
the map.
frustrating. Because if he breaks out of
I
there,
think they'll
you
just
never
put
know.
it back the same it was.
He's having another really good map.
A consideration on a glass cannon operator for Eco. But will...
The good news for ZETA is they got some ults. The one away from Sage Res, and they're already kind of baiting with the Sage, which is a good sign as well.
I find it interesting. Eco's gone to the something school.
Yeah,
playing
there's going to
initiator.
fight out, and then they got the Orb if they needed for the res.
Given how some of those outlaw shots are going, I think maybe it's best to just keep the Phantom in hand.
I kind of agree. Okay, you should know pretty well this is there's both teams, so.
What would you
impetus on
change about
ZETA.
Abyss?
It's either try to commit to this, set up kind of a split.
Realistically,
God, you have the ults,
mid and
you
B.
have the res, you have so much working in your favor, but so does KRX, so. Trying to create some, wow, that Prowler got deep.
A TP check over towards Alley. Not sure how much Mako had seen. It was a pretty fast clear, so Hyunmin down to mid, running out of time on the dimensional drift. Will just make his exit. Given that he's got the operator, still
He
gonna
might even be
in a
tempted to
solid
TP
enough
over.
spot,
It's a
but
good call
things
from
have
ZETA on
bounced
this one. They
pretty well
realistically
aware
they
of it.
cleared middle, then they got info over towards A. They're going to now
They need to
fake
keep covering
A
up
with
some
2,
attention
and they
over
have
on A.
Omen ult so they can pivot over towards B. It's a great call,
Throw a
man.
little bit of util probably.
It's a great call.
You could throw a
They
paranoia
put themselves
here, and that
in
would
the best
definitely
position.
sell it.
They're going to
Smoke
start
as well.
faking A now. Omen
go.
flash.
Love that.
Wait a little bit.
Paranoia out, but
Omen
Walker
ult.
just pre-firing the angle. Tags
Good,
Absol
it's
up
good,
a
it's
bit,
good,
and
it's
now
good.
they're going to start to realize that this is indeed
Dude,
a
even
fake.
Young
Young, the
went
only
out
one
of
nearby
position.
enough
Can't capitalize off of his
field
trips
action
or his
to prevent
one
this
way.
plan from going through.
10 seconds left.
Love to get a kill to try to set up for that neural theft, but will just be a little bit of an exchange of vision there between he and Eco. No deep scaling though, it's fairly shallow on the hold for Zeta Division. They're going to try to double rewrap back around through market, it would seem. Lone leading the way, Paranoia out, the jump down free, going to be good for one.
They go for a double wrap and it's not planning for them and they've warded themselves
Still
off.
held back, the tripwire now giving in the reveal. The wall is still raised, but Sugar Zero fighting
half.
forward, looking for that second. Had he been able to win it, could have just maybe secured the entire round, but now they have to try to push forward, get the
Oh my
interrupt.
god.
Gentleman shuts down one, the spam going to be coming through. He's got a knife in his hands, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they didn't kill the
Can't find him,
diffuser on this
but
one.
Gets the fuse,
Dude,
gets the
ZETA,
kill.
I think they
keep
kind of
the
messed up a
they
little
keep
bit
two
as well because
alive,
it's such a
and
great call with what they're
keep
doing.
trying to bring this
They've
map
been
back.
like planting here
There's a
so they can
crucial
wrap
moment
round
here
over towards
where
market.
because
This one, because the
that
time's low, they
tripwire
have to
was
go
a
for a
little bit
safer
higher
plant, but
than
then they still
normal.
double wrap
Prowler
market,
actually
something that
goes
they probably do in
underneath the one
practice
over in
because they get the
market.
better plant.
So this late
The call was
change of
incredible,
angles
but
by the side of
they
Zeta
just messed up at the
actually
end
gets
here.
red and gets
This
doublet.
would probably need to take some space.
Huge.
Like, with all this time, they probably just
KRX,
got to force back
don't-
site there, especially as
I
they
don't like that
push
post
market
plant too much,
away.
but it's tough
This
in
is a
that
good
situation,
timeout
Zeta,
because
you had to use
they
your
play
smokes and
for
other
their
stuff
plant,
over on the
but they
A side
have a
to sell
different
the fake
plant.
to get the plant
And they have to
down,
take some
but then you're
space.
not able to get
Market or
XDL
backside.
out of that tucked in position.
Oh, they got ward. They ward
where the
themselves
plant
off,
was.
man, in the
He's
end.
stuck there, so he gets just absolutely screwed by util, and you're not able to get anything out of the player tucked into the cubby on the left-hand
Feels
side
insanely doable for
from where the
KRX.
attackers come in.
That was like the rounds that had
And
to,
again, that-
like they owned them in this round and they still didn't win
Tripwire
it.
that Young had placed, so smart.
Yeah. And I mean, just the tripwire into having to clear the wall, it's just a lot of time bought. Critically, I mean, Hyunmin stays alive.
Hard to push back a
He
site, yeah,
can't
but you
find
got to
the
do
ninth
it.
kill, but he stays alive, and Bane getting the final kill actually gives him the 100.
You can't win the round
Oh,
with
yeah.
just this.
That's
Like
true.
old Summit,
Pretty sure it was that, not
mate,
the defuse.
you win every afterplant with this. You can spam through the box here, you're fine.
Unintentional.
You
min-max,
gotta
perhaps.
take this or this. Like the idea to wrap is okay, but it has to be this plant, like that's out in this corner. Otherwise, you can't spam it
Nice
from
and
here.
early. Gunman short hop on that. Gate crash, just wanting to try to get in position. As here comes the flood. Zeta, they want to try to make this one very swift, but the shutdown is
It's
looking
just
even
a low
swifter.
buy.
Sugar Zero, well, a cheeky little attempt. There's no coverage.
Yeah,
so
he goes for the
Will just end up
Karen
getting
TPs.
taken down.
Old Summit,
That kill,
Sunset.
Mako
Dude,
finds Eco, and
Sunset
now it's just
doesn't
XDL.
work in my brain.
Spot on the
I
jump
call
peak.
it Pearl, I call it Summit, call
Spot
it
still
anything but the
stranded.
map's called.
Freeing on the approach from behind. And it's going to be Bane to go ahead and put a nice little bow on top of this round. KRX Suddenly, 2 away from tying this up.
Yeah, it's just
Sunset.
so easy for KRX here. Yeah, I mean, they had both angles where Absol is going to want to run through, held down. You can see that Gunman's watching for one, the other one being accounted for, so that overdrive never even able to get popped. And it's looking a little too easy now. ZETA, well, it looked like it could be a runaway win for them here. All of a
Got
sudden,
some
they're only up
ults.
by 2.
You got 2 ults that
And their
combo
economy
very well
is gonna be
together.
shattered
You
if
can
they can't
also
get this
just
round.
prod
Eco
and
will
just
go for
fight
that
all
op.
together, and then just
They have a ton
trade
of
out and then
ults.
res. They're
Has
still
to be
okay.
here, or else you
If
feel like
they
this may end up going
use
the
these
wrong
ults and they
way,
don't
it
get
may be a
around,
2-0.
I think it's over. I think they lose.
You're so worried about where that operator of Hyunmin is. So ZETA really going to slow down.
This one, I mean,
do a little
KRX
bit
have a
of
good
fishing, trying to
defense.
fish for that
They didn't look
tripwire.
like they knew what they were doing on attack at all.
Been able to quite catch it, yeah.
I felt very sorry
Lanes
for
play.
freeing. He's just trying to make space on his own. No one's following him up.
Doubled up.
But
on
they
the
have a
angle
good
was made.
defense.
Doubled
The
up on
Yori
market
stuff's good.
approach.
And there seems to be some anticipation of that's going
So
to be
they
the
definitely need
position
to do
that
this more.
Hyunmin is in. Given the lack of
Push
contact
back
in other
A,
parts of
block
the
the
map.
vision.
Smoke on
They
the
should have won
angle.
that other
Just
round though. You know
another
that
peek attempt,
Omenal
though.
fake
They're gonna try to
A
go up
round?
over
That
the
was
top
such a
of
sick
mid.
round.
And then insert into A. Join in alongside Absol. See what movement they decide on, but
Okay, we're starting to use the Sage, man. This is what the Sage is good at. A little split on this one. Any trades on that?
the boosted up player dead.
Oh god, the Fado in the 4v5. Must win for Shota.
For a little bit more, the
Oh,
walk forward
no.
to his demise. Shota eliminated Eco, only able to find the one with the operator. Now they are staring down the barrel of a 2v4 with 13 seconds remaining. Young pushed back, but as Absol plants his feet, Young plants a bullet right between the eyes, and he is going to find Eco to boot.
Dude, we do a
Zeta
top
Division now the
mid.
ones
We
left
do a top
scratching
mid,
their
but my
heads these
neon
last
doesn't go
several
through top
rounds, as
mid.
It has been
What?
5 in a row for KRX to now hit double digits. Oh,
Why is my
yeah.
so like I'm confused?
Just enough of a glimpse.
Yep. As soon as I saw that kill come through, I'm like, Bane can see you from inside of Boba there.
The whole thing is meant to be
Careful with those kind of
wall.
plays.
Neon sends it. They're trying to spam down the wall. You're on top of the wall. You late swing the guy that's spamming. The Neon creates so much pressure here that you can get through market, you can get through B main. They go top mid. I've got a Cypher luck. My Sage is dueling
Chase score there
fast.
from Hyunmin does end up a world away on that gate crash, but starts pivoting back through, rejoin with the rest of the
And then
team.
these
Meanwhile,
Fatal
Zeta
4v5.
just trying to flex a little bit on this side of the map. Grab up the orb, and now we'll posture up elsewhere.
And the good news for them is nobody's tucked in deep for KRX, so there won't be any recognition until this drone sees
Funny because both teams are kind of
absolutely
losing
nothing
from the same thing. Well,
that they
to an
have
extent.
left.
That's more than enough to make
Both
the
teams
call for
don't
Hyunmin, the TP across.
But this is taking too long
Get
for
enough
Zeta.
space
They're
in
going
after
into the next
bombs.
floor of mid. This should have just been a quick beat pivot.
But
Instead,
at
they're
the same time,
overthinking this
Zeta
one.
just
Trying this yet again. This time, not going
struggling
for the
now.
boost up and over.
How they
Valor
use
gets the
Neon top
spot,
mid.
The op now known, and Bane trying to set up this crossfire.
Oh,
Tucks away from the haunt, the swing forward.
Spike down mid.
Spots out the spike. Zapsol going to be revealed, and he shuts down the
there goes another
overdrive.
roll.
What an arrival from him.
Don't res, man. Just don't
And
res.
Zeta, oh, they are just being split apart, completely, utterly divided.
One enemy remaining. Spike
XTL,
down
I
mid.
think maybe he was trying to get a res off, but he cannot. This round is going to be going KRX's way, and they are going to tie this up 11-11. Unless Sugar Zero
10
pulls out the
seconds left.
greatest hits here. Half of it to slide forward. And even if he got that kill, the round
Oh,
was already
man.
over on time, 11-11.
Have they got another timeout?
they're trying to dip into a well of things that have worked previously for Zeta, going up into these mid hits, but KRX has planned really well for that. They're setting up these crossfires, these timings. I mean, you just lost the overdrive in an instant. Young, as soon as it was popped, he's like, I've got you, Bane, no problem. I know,
KRX has
man.
poisoned the well, and Zeta have been thirsty.
Timeout.
So final timeout call now. Zeta hoping that it's just of this map and not of this series.
It's going to take some heroics here.
Oh, look at it, man.
Been
6
such
in a
good
row.
start on their defender's side.
Got the yellow
Maybe it was
card,
gonna
man.
be
He's
good
giving
enough.
up the yellow card. There's been a couple of them for sure flying about.
Who knows? Overtime or a 13-11 one way or another. Those are the only options left. KRX going to be no problem in the cash department. Meanwhile, if ZETA loses this round, they're going to be broke.
Yes. This is all in from here.
They
Secure
should
the
go back to
round,
fighting A.
Guarantee at least an
Go
overtime.
back to A
if not,
default,
just
fight
have
over
win for
towards A.
yourselves.
They fight you, you can res.
Potentially have it
Okay, they do the right thing.
through your grasp.
Little nervous about this Sova.
8 in a
But
row
you
of
can also
KRX to
res,
make
it's
this
fine.
Another 13-11 score line to take the series.
I mean, maybe you got your best execute set up from that timeout.
I'm out of here.
Already a little slow. They've been showing that they'll take the same pressure and then pivot off of it. So for now, KRX hasn't moved an extra player over. Will it matter?
He's too close to use Sova.
No deeper clear, so we'll get the spot out
Great
of the 2
info,
players
though.
slotted forward. And if I'm Bane, I'm getting that
3
hell
now
off of
with
sight
the
of the ball, but
Prowler.
You do have that Hunter's Fury.
Look at this
Taking too
rotate.
long.
Trying to play
1,
prevent here,
2,
but
pushing
Bane's gonna
over.
remain
Got
invested.
early info with
in
the
this
cam over
position.
towards B. This
No
cutter
option
sound
for
isn't
mid
going to
flank
do
that will not
anything,
come
man.
through.
They got Trip.
Now it's
They
55
got a
seconds
guy
remaining.
here. They got camera.
ZETA
It's going to be a 4.
waiting for
They're
the
going to
call
go
hit
into a
that go button.
4
They do
pass and
have the res
stack.
behind this. If they can find a kill, then Earl Depth will get the reveal and let them know
This guy's
that
going to get
pretty much
smoked
all
off, so he
KRX
can't
are
get
here.
anything.
Might be too late by that point.
Bane is sitting on
Look
site
the
with
angle,
Vault, though.
Kevin looking for
It's a
timing.
leg
Absol gonna be
shot.
legged,
Ooh,
tagged
hold
low,
up,
but
though.
not taken down. Bane flushed out of sight, but freeing. Quick peek, finding one.
You will
Very
not
wary about
kill
this
my
approach.
ally.
Can't counter swing to try to punish that res either. Now the heal is out, and Absol is able to find himself another. So 2 players down. Slide
my
in.
God.
Blind gonna be connecting, but the kills still go the way of ZETA Division as they look to take this up 12-11. KRX. They've got money
Not
behind
bad.
this one, but I don't think they have a way back into this round.
Dude, that
make
kill
a
on
goal,
site is
that's for
everything.
sure.
I mean, the exec was pretty good. I have a bit of an issue with how they played the Sova
I
or
mean, this would be
KRX. But
devastating in so many ways if KRX could actually clutch this out with a 2v5 with Mako dead. It is not going to happen. Okay, they take their time with it. and
like
it's
for
time
me
well
to
spent
have
at
a
the end of it all.
Sova anchor
ZETA
when you got a
now
Sova
up
ult
to
is
that
like
point. They've
madness. You
broken
should
the run
normally
back
just
from
change up your
KRX, but they
rotate.
still have to try to close it here and avoid
Like
OT.
how's this guy ever meant Sova ult being on mid site?
I kind of agree with you, though, that Bane should have been abandoning that site way earlier.
Yeah, if he was just playing
Nice
his
from
spawn,
Absol though. What a round.
he could have just Hunter's Furied and
Yeah.
maybe get some kills, you know, prevent the plant.
I mean, I think he got caught in a spot where he was worried that
Also,
they were going to pull
my
the trigger sooner
my
than they
op
did on
is like
that
playing an
execute, and he
angle
got
which
kinda
I'm
caught
gonna
in
get
that
smoked off
indecisive
of. He
state.
should
Like,
know
wait, are they
that.
gonna go?
He's
Well,
getting
if
nothing
I,
for
if
this.
I leave right now,
He was
that's
lucky to
exactly
get a
where
leg
they're gonna
shot.
go, and I'm just going
Oh,
to get caught in no man's land.
wait,
Well, now you get another full buy.
what?
Or ZETA Division is not them having their economy broken like
We
we were
TP
talking about.
early for a higher lower in case they go
Hand,
fast
though.
A, I guess.
KRX have opted to move away from that.
They just don't
Not really
have a
seen
ton of
Omen go
confidence
for
right
it
now,
unless
Zeta.
there's been like a Sage
Trying to
boost
take
behind it.
fights to create.
One go at
bit
Fizeta.
of space,
I kind of think they need to
very,
get
very
it across the
cautious.
line, man. I'm a little worried for
So
them.
that's giving KRX the advantage in the info department, just like we saw in the
The
previous round. I
overtime
mean,
feels
all of
scary.
KRX was at that A site. They just got beat in the fight.
KRX's
All that
thing is
was.
very easy to fix with
Zeta
them taking
outplayed
back
them,
a site.
In particular, Absol, got there with the res too, but
They're looking for this rotation yet again. No space gained. Gunman just going to be shutting that market door. He's got the gate crash to arrive back into the defender's spawn.
Good news at the
All
moment
three.
for Zeta is there's just no reclear.
Staying
A
situated on
recon
this
comes
angle.
up. Recon goes in. Okay, the recon
Top
literally
mid
just
from
came up as I
Sugar
said that. They reclear over towards B. They can
Continue
get
to
a
lean
pivot
back on this
towards A.
side.
Now they play Sova and rotate.
Not having that third player, that fast reinforcement from the Yoruk ended up costing KRX here,
30 seconds left.
who absolutely need to try to win this round. It pushes into OT.
Omen ult back
TP
aside. No one's
over
here.
around the
Oh, it's a
back.
good
Overdrive
Omen
is
ult.
gonna be Pop Sugar Zero.
Oh,
His
it's a good
Suckers from the
Omen ult.
Paranoia now going to be sent through. They know exactly where he's at, and Mako turns to be able to find the kill. Wall going to be raised, but now the Hunter's Fury sent in towards Alley. Fishing around, looking for some kills. The time starting to
Oh my
dwindle,
God.
and Mako has been eliminated. Side opened up, and with 4 seconds to spare, the plant now comes through. Turn back from Shota, looking to try
No
to
way.
interrupt and intercept, and he
Whoa.
has it. Bane on the check. Finds Eco, finds Absol, the cam up and over the top now, going to be cleared out. 2 players remaining. XDL at 31 HP.
Recon just came up as well. There's all a sight. Do they consider elbow?
Few started to come through, and now it's all down to
Holy,
York.
low HP.
XDL unfavored in their health, but favored in the
40
angle.
wrapped around with him.
13-11
Dude,
in
this was a
reply, and
close
ZETA
map, man.
deny the
They
overtime
definitely had to finish
as
this
they
here.
push us to a 3rd and final map.
Oh my goodness. This has been
It wasn't the cleanest
absolutely
sunset I've
crazy
ever
between
seen.
these
I'll
two
be
teams.
honest.
You
A
can see
little
how
scrappy from both
important
teams.
this one is.
Dude, the
We're in
best
the
round I feel like
play-ins.
was the ZETA one
Nobody
where they did
wants
the
to go
fake with the
down to that
Omenal and they
lower
still lost
bracket
like they
just
didn't take
yet.
space.